Peace to the family. Peace to the family. What's going on? It's been a minute. It's your boy. It is I. It is me, brother DSP, your friendly neighborhood media personality and your friendly neighborhood rabbit. Right. This is on Slot Multimedia 1 and 2. This is a pre-recorded live stream. I gotta make sure I say it early, right? So you're not sitting in there trying to chop it up with me while I'm not even responding. I don't want y'all thinking that I'm ignoring my chat or anything like that. This is pre-recorded. You know what I mean? I prefer to do like the live streams where I could interact with y'all, but I also like to do these longer um premieres because it helps with the watch hours. And I mean a lot of y'all really fuck with me. So it's a vibe. I truly appreciate you. If you're brand new, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell, then select all to get every single notification. I truly appreciate you. Uh, and that's on both channels. Both channels. If you're watching this on Twitch or on Twitter at a later date, just follow the Twitch, follow the Twitter page. You know the vibes. But I have a tendency to normally focus on YouTube because those are the channels that I'm growing. My Twitter, I'm not really trying to grow like that yet, and Twitch, I am trying to grow. So shout out to my Twitch people. They're probably gonna get it the same day that YouTube's getting it. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to come back and chop it up with y'all, man. Um, First things first, I think I will be doing a live this weekend with the Research Ninja. That's going to be a vibe as per usual. I think Inky's going to be on as well. I think he's going to come on at 8 a.m. to do a scientific presentation. So I'm definitely going to be tapped into that because I love science. You know what I mean? And oh, pardon that. But I never seen anyone refute his information when it comes to science. So I mean, you can feel how you want to feel about Inky. Personally, that's your prerogative. I'm not here to try and change your perspective on the man. That's his job, not mine. But when it comes to science, I'm gonna tap in whenever he's talking about it. So I think he begins at like 8 a.m. and I believe it's supposed to be like a 12 hour stream. So we'll see. I'll probably be tapped into that as I'm doing other things, multitasking, of course. And then I got to stream with my homegirl, the Research Ninja. You know what I mean? Everybody hates Taharka. I gotta see what she got in store for this week. I mean, she never lets us down. It's always a vibe, as per usual. But wild and crazy shit's been going on these YouTube streets. As you all know, I don't think I even discussed. I don't think I even dropped a video about it. So you know what? This is perfect. Hold up. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. If you hear any snoring in the background, like I said, that's my pit bull, my canine Hulk in the building. He's knocked out right now. He just came back from a walk, so he's sleep. He just ate, and now he's sleep. Hopefully, y'all can see that, right? Y'all can see that. Let me see if I can make the screen a little larger. I'm saying case file, yo, no cap. I got that court case number memorized. Like that 14438, I got that shit memorized. It's crazy. But that's just the way I am with numbers. Like when I start looking at a group of numbers or any type of numbers for a long period of time, I memorize them. Like inadvertently. You know what I mean? I memorize them. But of course, the charges, the vibes when it comes to these charges. 4 felony charges. I believe these are second degree felonies. What he was charged with before were first degree felonies. Um, that's if he would have, penetrated her. You know what I'm saying? It was dropped down to second degree felonies because she was drugged. There were 6 semen stains found on the 14-year-old girl. So I mean, all of these charges will be explained um, in great detail when the case takes place. I just wanted to show y'all. I'm sorry, when the trial takes place. I just wanted to show y'all, the the charges he tried to front on. when it came to this, right? He didn't tell his people that the yes, the first two got dropped, right? But he didn't talk about the four second degree felonies. He just he omitted that fact, because he knows he got a lot of sympathizers, apologists. You know what I mean? YK the Truth being one of them, Joshua Crochin being another one. Two idiots that had no idea what the fuck they were talking about. Try to victim shame and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty when it came to this whole polite shit. But as you know, if you frequent my channels, I got several videos on polite. Just to create a profile on this bozo. You know what I mean? Just not for the feds or anything like that. Now they got him on their radar, so it is what it is, right? This profile was just to create for people who feel that maybe I should donate to this guy, but let me do my due diligence. Like you could come straight to my channel and you'll see the stories. You'll see the testimonials left by people that were scammed. You'll see a testimonial by a lawyer trying to create a Fed case. You'll see a testimonial where a person said there's a warrant for that man's arrest because of scamming. You know what I mean? So not only that, of course, we got videos of where we show him, I guess, like grooming. Many of you know about the Renentet situation, and last time I was on doing a pre-recorded stream, I spoke on Renentet for a little bit. You know what I mean? I did a little coverage on Renentet. You know what I mean? And just wanted to show y'all these charges, right? And of course, what I didn't speak about, I didn't make a video on yet because I felt I could just do it here with you guys, right? This right here, what took place on February 15th is that they set a trial date. Oh, it's a status set. Well, maybe they have to put status set because because I think that's just part of the terminology. I think it's trial. I think it's a trial, right? Because they got as you see here, they got the trial prosecutor assigned, Megan Saroff, right? And on this date, you heard Polite's defense lawyer say that they were going to do depositions. So it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. As you see yesterday, well, not yesterday. I'm recording this on the 24th, but you'll probably get it in a few days. As you see here on the 23rd, they did a deposition. Oh, speaking before we get into the deposition, remember when I was asking, does anyone know what this was? And I was like taking a wild guess. I was completely wrong. I thought that the court was asking Mike Molly for this video or DVD. No, what it was the defense was asking for the videotape or DVD, which is the body cam footage. It's not security footage. It's not cell phone footage, nothing like that. It's body cam footage that the defense needed to see if they can use anything on there when it comes to the deposition. At this point, the defense has to find anything and everything they can, so their client doesn't get thrown under the jail, gets thrown under the prison. You know what I'm saying? So all that is taking place. So that was for the deposition. And they got it. So they got the body cam footage. So we'll see what they can get from that. I don't know who was in this deposition right here, but someone came in, probably one of the officers. I'm not sure. But I'm telling you, man, May 13th is a while from now. But I'm excited to see what happens, man. I'm excited to see what happens. I don't know. Did they have? Oh no, the judge that's presiding over it will be William Altfield, right? Altfield, and it is a lady prosecutor, Megan Saroff. I'm sorry, Megan Saroff, correct? Let me check that. Check that. Megan. Oh, sorry, wrong thing, wrong thing. Those are the charges. We know the charges, baby. We know the charges. Yes, Megan Saroff. I thought it was Taroff. It's Megan Saroff. I was trying to find some information on her. I'm still looking for some information on her. I was like trying to find her date of birth, trying to figure out her sign. I know that she just came back from maternity leave, so I was trying to find out if she had a daughter, because if she had a daughter, mm, mm, mm. I mean, granted, she's a woman too, So I can't speak from a woman's standpoint when it comes to something like this. Um, but what I was thinking was that if she was a woman and she not if she's a woman and if she had a daughter, this might hit a little different. You know what I'm saying? Especially to find out there was six semen stains and one of them was by her mouth, and she's only 14. And this man is what, in his 30s, mid 30s, mid to late 30s. You know what I mean? It's really, really sickening the entire story behind that whole shit. You know what I mean? Just to hear what he said and then hear what the mother said. One thing I want to do right here, right now, kudos to the moms, right? We can sit there and bash her about, oh, well, she was dealing with polite, so she can't be all there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't give a fuck about that. She did the right fucking thing when it came to her daughter. You know what I mean? She she did what she had to do to make sure her daughter was fine, make sure her daughter was safe, right? She took her daughter to the hospital. You know what I mean? She could have listened to what Mike Molly said and said, "Oh, don't do that. That's gonna hurt my career." Some crimey shit. But I believe that's what he said. I believe that's what he said. He's a piece of shit. Like what more do I need to show you? To show you that he's a piece of shit. Like I said, you can go to Onslaught Multimedia or Onslaught Multimedia too, and you'll find a plethora of videos where motherfucker did people dirty, bro. Like, come on, Crypto Roots. You can find like a whole series of what he did to Crypto Roots on Onslaught Multimedia One. Um, the brother from Alabama, the sister from the single mom from California. Like, I could go on and on, bro. It's just people still go to the man. Still go to the man. Um, for financial advice, yet you've never seen him in the office, you've never seen him in a home. Shit, you never seen him in an apartment, bro. Like, you can look up to see if he has anything in his name and you won't find a damn thing. You know what I mean? You will not find a damn thing, yo. And that's some crazy shit. But enough of Mike Molly, man. Definitely be on the lookout for videos though that I'll be putting out on Mike Molly. I got a pretty comedic video coming out. It's coming out in March. It's me sending a full page letter to Raet. Instead of sliding in her DMs, I dedicated a video to her. I mean, hopefully she rocks with your boy. Probably not. Like some people told me, she probably got like a football player or a basketball player or a boxer, some sort of athlete in the stash or some sort of actor in the stash, just waiting for Mike Molly to fuck up. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if y'all noticed, a lot of the other girls that were with him, a lot of them like broke off from him and then had men like no cap real quick after they were done with him. So I was like, you women were never really into him. You were into the lifestyle that he has access to. Granted, it's a very what's the word I'm looking for here? It's a lifestyle where it's like nothing short of a beggar's lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But the people that uh Mike Molly's begging to are celebrities. You know what I mean? He caters to their egos, throw a little consciousness at them, pop out those, 5, 6 syllable words. Oh, this guy's intelligent. Let's take care of him. He's one of us. He's teaching us how to take care of us. Bang! That's how he gets you. Then you give him a house that you may not be using. You know what I mean? You may be you may give him a house that you're trying to sell so he can squat in there for a little while. You throw him a little money, throw him a little clothing, throw some money for the rental. Might even give him a rental for you. You might pay for you might give him the car at a fee. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's how Mike Molly gets down. Matter of fact, hold up. Shout out to Carcino. Dang, I don't know if I'm gonna find that find that video because there's a video where Carsino's talking about how people would clamor around Floyd. I mean, begging Floyd and all that. And I instantly thought of Mike Molly immediately because he was like, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of people that would be around Floyd, but I couldn't be around that. I couldn't be around that energy. I just don't remember what video it was. Oh man, you know what? I'll probably make an edit about that. It was one of these videos. I just don't know which one it was, man. This is trash. This is trash. But enough of my about Mike Molly. I wanted to highlight someone. I don't think I highlighted this weirdo on any of my live streams yet. How much time I got? All right, bet I got some time. Um, of course, you guys know um research ninja and myself, but mainly the research ninja. The research ninja be putting foot in ass when it comes to Toronto, right? Um, but when it comes to this individual, I don't think I've ever discussed this individual, right? But I've been finding some weird shit about this dude, like weird shit. And I'm like, you know what? I've never highlighted it on here. So let me see if first I gotta find it, right? First I gotta find that shit. Which this is Onslaught Multimedia, right? This is oh wait. This is Onslaught Multimedia. You know what? No. Let me go to Onslaught Multimedia too. And then um look for that. No. We're not talking about Pharaoh today. We talking about this individual today because let me tell you, his brother is fucking special, right? He was highlighted on the Rabbit Got the Gun TV show when it was around. Let me share my screen. I got a two-parter when it comes to this kid. I mean, this dude's a weirdo, nature boy. That's who we talking about right now. I mean, this guy's a grade A weirdo. I don't know if how many of y'all remember um when he had went to Costa Rica. I think it was. I think I think it was Costa Rica. I'm not sure. Um, am I sharing the screen? Oh shit, I'm sharing the screen. All right. It was Costa Rica and how I guess they were out there living like vagrants and thought they can go to someone else's country and just live off the land. I'm like, bro, it don't work like that. It does not work like that. I remember they had gotten locked up, thrown in the back of a police car, and they had them hemmed up. And like, granted, you don't want to see anyone get hurt, right? You don't want to see anybody get hurt. You don't want to see um, black people treated like animals. But it was hard for me to empathize with them because I was like, yo, y'all not thinking straight. Y'all not thinking at all. Or I don't that's what I should be asking. Are y'all thinking? Because if you are thinking, you would know that you can't go to a one foreign land, right? And just be a fucking vagrant and try to live off of their land. Like there's people that own that land. There's people that grow crops on that land, and y'all thought y'all was just gonna go over there and eat off the crops. Y'all are wilding. I don't know if y'all partake in any substance abuse, but that sounds like some substance abuse. To make I don't know what made y'all think that y'all can go to another country and live off the land like some vagrant. Y'all can't do that shit. Y'all can't do that shit. How many people see? How many foreigners you see come here, right, and just live off someone else's land? They'll fucking get shot in a heartbeat, especially in the heartland of America. They will fucking shoot you in a heartbeat. For example, say some Mexicans came over and decided, hey, you know what? We're just gonna live off the land. They decide to go to Texas, right? and they decide, hey, look at this field right here. We can live off here. We can tent up. We can just live off the land, eat the food here, bathe in this, do that. You know what I mean? Probably grow something ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And then the owner of the land see these vagrants, and you already know the what's the word? The dynamic between the Mexicans and the Texans, right? So you know someone's shooting. You know somebody's shooting. So look, that's why I say it had to be some sort of substance abuse if they thought that they can go there and live off the land and not suffer any consequences. It's just crazy. But this is not what this video is about, right? The name of this video is called "What the Fuck Is Up with Nature Boy," appropriately titled. And it was something that I put together. It's available, of course, on this channel, Onslaught Multimedia 2. I got to remember this is on both Onslaught Multimedia and Onslaught Multimedia 2. And subscribe to both if you haven't already. Please be sure to subscribe to both. But I'm about to mute my mic. We about to get it in. Enjoy this video. I'll be back. Oh shit! Hold up.
You don't see it now.
I don't see it.
I sent it to you in your text.
I know, but I'm trying to pull it up on the computer. If I
Okay, if you go to Immortal Karma on
Oh, okay. Go to
you can find it on Immortal Karma easier because there's not too many videos on that page. Immortal Karma. Surviving Nature Boy, that's what it's called. Listen, when I tell you, it's all Inky's fault because he just started putting the connections together. Like for a second, I'm like, wait,
that's everybody's fucking favorite line.
It's your fault. Everybody hates Inky. They hate to love you though.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
You know how they say scratch a lie, find a thief?
Yo, but you know what it is?
We need to change it to we need to change it to scratch a YouTuber and find a pedophile.
Oh hell. God damn. Scratch a YouTuber, find a
Sorry, I just had to be real about it. Press one.
Press one.
Damn. Kev Gills, man, what you got in the closet? Shit. All right, so wait a minute. What is this? This is the video, right?
Yes.
What's the timestamp on the scene and comment?
Okay, leave it right here. Hold on.
Man, we got to get some timestamps.
Oh, you was right where it was about to happen.
Oh, okay.
When it was playing initially.
Yeah, it was like around 8 minutes ish.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's really trifling. Really understand because they don't know what we know. Everything.
Okay, leave it here.
I lost my whole train of thought now. Everything that you see us going through, all of the self-growth, all of the stuff that we're learning to overcome, you're supposed to be doing that too. We're all on spiritual journeys, which means that we're evolving our souls on a daily basis. This is not an easy path. When you're on a spiritual journey and you're evolving your soul, it's not easy. Because you're overcoming generational curses, shit your mom and your dad did, that trickle down into you.
We see in the video, Nature Boy becoming increasingly more excited as he's sitting there dancing with his baby daughter. Increasingly excited. Now, before this daughter was born, there was all types of stuff that this daughter was feeling outside of his mother's belly about this dude and about this mother.
Motherfucker, pedophile, motherfucker got every intentions of doing with his daughter what the fuck he said. Feed her sperm and make her his wife. I was coming through, like, all I heard was like, hemp milk, coconut milk, almond milk. Grass milk. Just jack off and give me some cum. For him to
And they just laughed it off.
what
That's
he
fucking
said
sick.
is kind of like, how does that come to your mind when you're talking about things to feed your baby, your daughter? Like, why would that
just happen?
Just jack off and give me some cum. Just jack off and give me some cum. I was coming through, like, all I heard was like, hemp milk, coconut milk, almond milk. Grass milk. Just jack off and give me some cum.
And right there, they were talking about feeding the baby.
For him to say what he said is kind of like, how does that come to your mouth?
Hold on, that's all the way crazy because now see that is what makes it worth. That's what makes it have a value to say, okay, well, let's go ahead and pull this back up. Now, before we go to the clip, I just wanted to show this receipt that was here. This is from the previous van scam that y'all might not have been aware of. So anybody that's just thinking about the van scam, if you've been scammed out of any van money, just know that there was a previous $5,000 that he was raising for a van right here, where he said, I'm raising money to buy a van to check on the homeless and the less fortunate, to bring them meals and or transport them to the hospital for coronavirus symptoms or other illnesses that require medical help.
Wow. I don't even know what to say right now. Where did you find this? When did you know about this?
I didn't know about it. The angels, the invisible angels that are angry with him sent me this little receipt right here. They like, hey, your buddy Taharka been busy now. I think the people think that this is the first van scam. They don't know that this is the revamped van scam. Like he already ran this play 12 months ago and didn't hit the target.
And
So
he had the nerve to call you a scammer?
Fact.
You have some fucking nerve.
But he don't have the nerve. See, what I'm saying is he don't have the ability to call anybody anything. His teacher is a pedophile. He done did sex rituals with pedophiles to get his paperwork, allegedly. We done watched him scam up the place left and right. Like what could he expose that he's not an example of? We know this record with women and children. So like, what are we talking about? Like, that's why I'm saying we gotta look at this nature boy shit. Cause look at this. It's like we let these things go and then they grow into other shit.
I can't believe this shit.
And Taharka done did some of these rituals.
I would. No, this shit is crazy. Fuck it. No round. Oh, for you. Sinetta probably mad as hell. Sinetta, I know Sinetta probably mad as hell. Sinetta. So for you, the anus is the crown chakra. That's the main chakra, is the anus. No, there is no crown chakra. Well, I mean, but the highest level of vibration is in the anus. No.
Now, in case y'all don't know, right here on the screen is his chakra system that he invented, that he teaches to his community, which is with an upside down human, is the anus chakra. So instead of the crown chakra being the highest chakra, the crown is upside, the person's upside down. So the crown is close to the ground and the anus is the highest, the highest level of vibration or, whatever the system dictates. But he's got a brown chakra system, where his highest level of gland activity is in the brown chakra.
Yeah, there is no highest level. There are just levels. It's like saying, what is the greatest hormone? What is the greatest gland?
This is his system that he invented. This is what he teaching them niggas in the woods.
Man.
This is what he teaching them niggas in the woods. He got them niggas upside down on their hands and knees, teaching them niggas the brown.
Man, he got that sticking his finger in them boys' ass, man. That's all
No, he's sticking a lot more than his finger in them boys.
That's what I'm saying. When they talk about that chakra down there, back there, They selling anal orgasms
Hey,
to
listen,
men.
we're gonna nickname Nature Boy the Brown Hornet. The Brown Hornet.
And as he said, he's having sex around any child. So any child that was born there and still there, even his daughter, when she was there.
Right, he's talking about feeding the baby cum. Right, he's talking about feeding the baby cum.
Little nasty nigga.
Oh my god! I mean,
what is the greatest gland you have in your body? Because even when I ask you, do you believe that your soul is located in your anus? What do you say to that? Brother, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta. Hold on, yo. Do you believe that your soul is located in your anus? Brother, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta. Hold on, yo.
He was naked. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I'll never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding, I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bro. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed to cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed to cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I let him grab my penis.
That's some crazy fucking shit right there.
After I'm done, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. And he's playing with my penis. I let that happen.
So for you, the anus is the crown chakra. That's the main chakra.
I mean, man, that dude, he don't need to be around nobody kid,
man. He's disgusting.
That dude don't need to be around nobody kid, man. That nigga need to be in jail.
He has his own children.
I mean, I think the thing is how do we handle this as a community? Because see, here's the thing: what people think. Because I've had people say this to me, like, "Yo, bro, you going in kind of hard on your man, Polite. You know, y'all niggas should fall back because blah blah blah." I'm like, bro, in another world, we'd be able to just run down on you and get you up out of our community in another type of way, but we got to be more intelligent because these niggas are scumbags. They looking to point fingers and put blame on niggas that don't got nothing to do with this shit. So you could best believe if you put your hands on these niggas, they definitely tell it. Like Sarnetta just did a whole presentation where he was locking up fucking Suave and Solarmind for driving from Pennsylvania to attack the corner of his bumper and then drive back to Philly only to realize that they did totally damage the whole bumper and drive back the next night to attack the bumper again to thoroughly fuck up the bumper of his car only. Like, so if a nigga actually put hands on somebody, come on. These niggas is doxing niggas because you making Polite supposed to be Crip fucking superior, this motherfucking sucker. This nigga talking about he's a Crip superior. This nigga's about, I'm working with the FBI to stop these people who are bullying me on internet. What? So imagine these niggas working with the FBI because we're saying mean things about them on the internet. Like, if you actually put your hands on this nigga, that motherfucker will be with NASA. Like, you niggas will be aiming a fucking, like It's just the principles that accompany those ideas don't exist in this world. They don't exist in this paradigm. The people that have those ideals, you got to realize that the people who are taking advantage of the community, they already have in mind that people like you are going to handle things a certain way. So they know that most men don't want to look unmanly. So they don't want to create a certain ruffling of a certain type of feathers or come out into the public and be like, well, a nigga beat me out of some money and I didn't beat his ass, or a nigga got away with this or that. That's the thing that, not to change subjects, but that's the thing that kind of went on with Hassan Campbell. I found out from the streets, you know what I'm saying, that there was other people that wanted to come forward, but them other people is different. You know, they masculine men, they got families, they, you know, so people didn't want to come forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing on a smaller level when people get scammed and they feel like, you know, they got played on a certain level. You know, these guys prey on that fact that you're not going to openly do this, or, you know, if you are an ex-street guy and now you trying to build in the community and you into your conscious bag, whatever that might be for you, you got to weigh that up against potentially going back to jail behind one of these goofball niggas. Like, you got to think about, what are you going to do if you really got to put your hands on one of these guys? What's the repercussion to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so then you now you come to a space where the only way to intelligently handle that is just to really bring it to the community and arm the community with the information. So there's not room for certain people to sneak back in and come back in with the same shit, especially when we get the expose from the distance, not just the people that are preying on the community, so to speak, but the people who assist, the people who, after people get outed, after people get busted, they help them change their image and represent them back to the community for another dip and another dip and another.
Toronto. But it's not about Toronto. We talking about that was a Toronto reference for sure. All right. I don't have much time left. I think I got about like 12, 15 minutes. Let me see if I can find part 2 to that. Oh, perfect. Part 2 is only like 6 minutes. That is fucking perfect. And in this one, we have a trans woman talking about her interactions with Eligio. You know, I got to be politically correct. Her pronoun is her. That's what I'm going to use. You know what I mean? Out of respect. Out of respect. All right, let me get that full screen popping, and then I'm gonna mute my mic so we can get right into this video, and then I might have to get out. I might be able to play one more video. Yeah, this is still on Nature Boy. I'm about to mute my mic and then get into this video. Let's get into it.
To the family. It is IDSP of Onslaught Multimedia. Truly appreciate y'all pulling up. This is another installment of What the Fuck is Up with Nature Boy. Y'all seen part 1. You seen all the crazy shit he was fucking saying, talking about how one of his girls should feed the baby semen, and how he lets his son play with his penis. It's wild, yo. You know what I'm saying? And this upcoming video, I don't want people thinking that I'm attacking the alternative community, because the transgender woman that's going to be speaking about Eligio on here, I have nothing against the transgender. I'm transgender. I don't have anything against the alternative lifestyle community. That's your prerogative. I'm not here to judge you on that or whatnot. But someone that considers themselves to be a leader of the people, trying to lead them to a so-called quote-unquote promised land, or trying to lead them to a life of purity, this man is not the one that they should be following. If anything, they should be following themselves, learning themselves, following their heart, following their soul, following their spirit. You should not be following a man who openly says that he lets his son play with his penis after sex. While his child is being breastfed, he's having sexual intercourse with his lady. It's kind of fucking sick. You know what I'm saying? So this is what this channel is about, Onslaught Multimedia 2. We're here to expose these bozos, man. And it's needed. It's needed. I mean, I know I piss off a lot of trolls because I'm talking about people that they like, but I don't care. You know what I mean? You should be embarrassed that you like this person, that you support this person. That's what it is. But please be sure to like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Click the notification bell, then select all to get every single notification. Truly appreciate y'all, man. Enjoy the video. Peace.
I noticed that
this part.
What's his name? That Nature Boy, that he looked like somebody that I knew, that I used to know before my transition. And come to find out, he's exactly who I thought he was. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to start this video because I don't want to start this video. I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm not trying to out anybody. I'm not trying to, cause any conflict. But I do think that I do want to bring some clarity or bring some truth and some light to, at least part of the situation. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I do feel like listen, when you're put in a position of authority, or when you have people's lives in your hands, or, when you are a leader, you have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to those people who follow you. You have a responsibility to the future people, any future lives that you may hold in your hands. To free. And I just think that, like, when you say, I think I heard you, this is directed specifically to Nature Boy. I'm like, when I hear you say that, that was me in the video with the white boy or whatever it was you said, or you did a lot of things for money and all of that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And like, I get that. I understand that part. And that may be how it started. Maybe once you got to me, like, I don't know, I can't say about anybody else. But for Victoria, I didn't pay you. When, as a matter of fact, it wasn't just me. It was me and my homegirl. And when I tell you my homegirl, I won't say her name, and I say her, but that's a boy. And I'm saying a boy in the context of there's no way that you can mistake him for a girl. There's no way. Whether he's in drag, there's no way. Anyway, so, like, I'm not, like, in my mind, I'm like, you knew that I was trans, and you knew that, like clearly, I've always looked more like a female than my counterpart, than my friends, or some of my friends, but it's like you knew that was a boy, and you had both of us, and, I'm gonna just say what happened. Wanted me to come back to the dressing room where you guys get dressed at, and you told everybody to get the fuck out the dressing room, that you needed it for a little second. And me and my homeboy / homegirl was in the dressing room with you, and we sucked that dick.
Allegio, you nasty man, you.
Together, like all bent over and all type of shit.
Legio, you tell me you ain't see that 5 o'clock shadow? Are you telling me you ain't see that 5 o'clock shadow, Eligio, or did you like the 5 o'clock shadow? Did you find the 5 o'clock shadow attractive? But man, I do got time to play one more video. Just listening to all that sick shit. Let's get a laugh. Let's get a laugh right quick. Shout out to Morris World TV 5. They've been stepping it up with the videos. They've been going hard on Toronto. Like I said, don't forget to tune in this Saturday. I believe myself and the Research Ninja will be back doing our thing. So be on the lookout for that. And of course, I might as well close out now because after this video, I'm just gonna close out the episode. And hope you guys enjoyed what I did here for the time being. Hopefully I didn't take too much of your time. But yeah, I just wanted to give you all something in between all of the premieres that I've been doing, you know, the little videos that I like to drop, my edits I like to drop. So once again, shout out to Morris World TV 5. This is their video right here. And hope you guys enjoy this.
And if this Daniel McKenzie asked me for some paperwork again, matter of fact, man, let me get him out of here. Paperwork that. Write your governor. Write your senator. Ask me for some paperwork. That's that old jail talk. That old criminal jail talk. Right now, we got to figure it out and put the puzzle together.
Everybody know in the streets, you can't call no nigga no snitch without no paperwork. So we've been saying, where the paperwork?
About no paperwork. We looking at the pieces of the puzzle.
Nigga, come on now. Somebody ought to be able to get something. It ought to be a nigga calling from jail saying, man, the nigga put me in jail. It ought to be a nigga getting out of jail saying, yeah, man, I just got out of jail for that nigga. It should be a policeman. It ain't nothing but internet talk.
Where's the paperwork? Go back to jail. Ask your cell buddy that. Ask your cellmate that. We on social media in 2022. Our people.
I'm sorry. I had to stop it. I promise this is the last time I'm stopping. This is the last time you're going to hear my voice. But did he just say that's jail talk if someone asks for paperwork? So if somebody asks for paperwork on someone that you claiming to be a snitch, that's jail prison talk? Yo, what the fuck kind of logic is this, man? This is the type of shit this is the shit he tries to use as an excuse to lie on people? That he doesn't have to give paperwork, or I could just say this person is a snitch. I don't have to get paperwork because that's prison jail talk? Talking about the manipulative bullshit that this man tries to pull. It's fucking crazy. And of course, his supporters love that shit. That shit's fucking sad. But let's get back to the video. I promise I'm not stopping it again because I got to get out of here. Enjoy the video.
People are dying. Where's some paperwork at? Go jail with that. I try to hear that goofy stuff. That's the goofiest thing I've heard.
Nigga, come on now. Somebody ought to be able to get something. It ought to be a nigga calling from jail saying, man, the nigga put me in jail. It ought to be a nigga getting out of jail saying, yeah, man, I just got out of jail for that nigga. It should be a policeman. It ain't nothing but internet talk.
You still in jail? You better lay down before they find you clicking on that phone and take it from you. Call your babies or something with your phone. Don't be bothering me. They're bothering you eating your Jack Mac. I ain't taking your coffee packages.
Everybody know in the streets, you can't call no nigga no snitch without no paperwork. So we've been saying, where the paperwork?
Leave me alone. Use that phone, call your babies. Sitting up there talking about, where the paperwork? Where the paperwork? Where the paperwork?
Nigga, come on now. Somebody ought to be able to get something. It ought to be a nigga calling from jail saying, man, the nigga put me in jail. It ought to be a nigga getting out of jail saying, yeah, man, I just got out of jail for that nigga. It should be a policeman. It ain't nothing but internet talk.
You can tell some people are so ignorant. You can tell some people love jail. You know what I mean? They can't get out of jail. Where the paperwork? Where the paperwork? In the paperwork? Where the paperwork? Where the paperwork? Shut up.
Nigga, come on now. Somebody ought to be able to get something. It ought to be a nigga calling from jail saying, man, the nigga put me in jail. It ought to be a nigga getting out of jail saying, yeah, man, I just got out of jail for that nigga. It should be a policeman. It ain't nothing but internet talk.
Out here. People dying at an alarming rate. You talking about where the paperwork? Be underneath the jail. but they ain't got no paperwork. They done took the stand. Where the paperwork, Judge? You got 100 years. Where the paperwork?
How you doing?
No parole. You ain't got no paperwork.
How you doing?
Goofy.
How you doing?
We need to grow up. I make fun of y'all.
Everybody know in the streets, you can't call no nigga no snitch without no paperwork. So we've been saying, where the paperwork?
That's goofy to me. Where the paperwork? You sitting underneath the jail. Tell them, but they ain't got no paperwork.
How you doing?
You gonna eat your cornbread?
How you doing?
Exactly. I trade you my cornbread for your milk. I'm a little lactose.
How you doing?
Crazy, man.
Everybody know in the streets, you can't call no nigga no snitch without no paperwork. So we've been saying, where the paperwork?
Let the real niggas shout it out. Scream that shit out, snitch.